computer? Yeah, I recorded it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you record this, please?
Okay, yeah, perfect. All right, bye. All right, guys, welcome. Who is excited today? Who is excited? Can you all hear me okay? All right, Jordan. All right. Guys, I am so excited and fired up. Give me a fire emoji if you are excited. I want to see some fire emojis. Love that. Let's go. Okay. So following on from last week's call, I had so many of you message me saying just positive things. And I genuinely couldn't believe how many of you reached out. And the reason I couldn't believe it was hi. I'm just gonna mute everyone for a second. Mute. Okay. The reason I couldn't believe it was because I genuinely gave a fraction of a hundredth of a fraction of what this man provides every Tuesday and Wednesday in his sessions. I gave you guys nothing. When you hear him speak today, you will understand I gave you nothing. And it would have been injustice of me not to ask him to come and do this session for us. So I'm so excited for this call today because your trading will change. Your trading will change. We don't make no income claims. Past profits don't guarantee future profits. However, consistency, it's not even about the profits, it's the consistency of these profits. Are you filming me? Sorry, someone's filming me, guys. But I'm excited. I'm so excited to have him on the call. He is literally the harmonic scanner in human form. That is what I call him, the harmonic scanner in human form. So I'm excited to bring him on. This man is the original he's one of the original IML TV educators. He is also a chairman 10 in the company. He is a 6-figure trader, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear the value and the nuggets he's going to drop. It will change your trading game and it will change your life just as it has changed mine. So drop some fire emojis if you guys are ready to hear Mr. Ray Robinson speak. Drop some fire. I want to see fire. I want to see madness on the screen right now. Craziness. Yes, I'm gonna unmute you all so you can all just shout for no reason. Go on, do it.
Let's go. Hungry over here.
Okay, let's go. So Mr. Ray, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna make sure I look cute for your snap. Where is he? Right, let me just find you and make you host. Make sure you grab your books and pens. I am ready for my life to be changed. I'm ready to learn a harmonic pattern and make this money. So let me just unmute you and make you host.
Hey, what's up? Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and post this real quick.
Sound like a man, but it's all right.
I had to throw that on my Instagram real quick. Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm definitely glad to be here. This evening, tonight is 4 p.m. over here. I'm actually in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. That's where I was born and raised. And I had the opportunity to talk to Wafa. I call her Waffles. When she first got on my session, I didn't know how to pronounce her name, and I was kind of stuck. So I was like, I'm gonna just call you Waffles. So yeah. So I'm excited to be here, to share my knowledge with each and every one of y'all. Waffles hit me up last Thursday when I was at the convention, and she was like, I really want you to get on my team session and, really teach them about harmonics. And I was like, without a doubt, yeah, let's do it. So, I was excited to be able to, connect with her over the past. How long have you known each other for? About 4 or 5 months or something like that?
I'll claim you when you stop calling me Waffles.
All right, Wafa. I'm sorry.
Thank
Did
you.
I say it right?
Yes, you did.
All right, perfect.
In about 4 months, I'd say.
Yeah, so we known each other about 4 months. Been connected through this amazing opportunity here in IML. Well, I Mastery Academy. How many of y'all are excited about the new revamp of the company? Drop a 7 in the chat. So, been able to connect with her over the past 4 months, and just seeing her growth with where she was to where she is right now when it comes to trading has been phenomenal. She used to post these different harmonic patterns in the chat, and I'm sitting here looking at my phone like, yo, what is this? Like, what pattern is this? Like, it was one of those situations, right? But she got to the point now where she's confident enough to be able to start understanding how to, identify these different patterns in the market and start trading it, with confidence. And at the end of the day, she's only 4 months in the game. So for her to learn at the rate that she's learning right now, imagine where she's going to be this time next year. And that's our goal, is to help each and every one of you on this call, is to get to that level where you are able to start being confident and being able to be consistent in the markets. So, just to tell you a little bit about my story. Again, my name is Ray Robinson from Jacksonville, Florida. I actually played professional basketball in Italy for about 5 years. When I actually found out about this opportunity here, when it was IML, and I decided to take part of this journey. I was like, yo, this is my time. It's time for me to go ahead on and make that move to the next level in my life, next chapter in my life. And I realized that most people, most athletes get to the end of their career and they try to figure out what's next in life. So I didn't want to become a statistic. So I wanted to have something in place already that I can have a smooth transition into, because I can't teach people how to play basketball, how to run, jump, shoot like I can, because that's a God-given talent. But I can teach each and every one of you guys how to trade in the markets and duplicate exactly what I've been able to duplicate, right? So, that's my my story, how I got involved in this opportunity. When I saw it, it made sense. I didn't know anything about anything with trading when I first got started. It was one of those things where I would literally put 16 hours a day into doing this, because all I was doing was playing basketball. I would put 16 hours a day into learning this skill set, because it was something that I fell in love with right off the bat, because we're actually teaching you guys how to make money, things that most people don't know how to do, things that schools don't do, that they don't teach us, right? And again, I will put countless amounts of time just watching videos after videos after videos, just learning the skill set. That's how bad I wanted it, right? Now, I don't know how bad you guys wanted it. You don't have to go OD like I did when I first got started, but if you want it bad and you're hungry to learn the skill set, guys, you're going to find a way out. You're going to find out a way to make it happen. And that was my way. That was my journey. And if I had to go back and do it all over again, I'll probably do it 10 times more harder, right? So, I was blessed to be, introduced to this information, because I really took it serious, right? I took it as if, I treat this as if I was playing professional basketball, guys. You guys want to be a professional trader, you have to treat it like a professional athlete, right? And professional athletes have, a hectic schedule. They're committed to their goals, they're committed to their visions, they're committed to their dreams, and and that's why they're at that pro level. They wake up at times of the day that most people won't wake up. They do the things that most people won't do. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice from the convention and everything, but they know how to sacrifice, right? That's what professional athletes understand. They understand that word sacrifice. So if you guys want to be a professional trader, you have to start sacrificing things, because the things that you love the most in life, if you don't sacrifice those, what you sacrifice it, in the future, the things that you love will become the sacrifice. The things you love in the future will become the sacrifice if you don't sacrifice those things now. Let me see. Yeah. So with that being said, guys, I've been able to take, my knowledge of trading from not knowing anything to being able to be consistent and profitable in the markets. So, can I mute everybody out or what? I think you might have to do it, Wafa.
I think I can only mute myself now.
But yeah, guys, that's how serious I took this opportunity when I first got started. I just knew that this was it. I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have a plan C. I didn't have a plan D, E, F, G. I didn't have no other backup plan. I was like, this is going to be it. I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to make it work. So that's exactly what I ended up doing. So what I want to do right now is teach you guys how I became, consistent with trading harmonics. How many people actually use a harmonic scanner and, trade harmonics and everything? Drop a 1 in the chat if you actually do. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is that I do in the markets on a day-to-day basis when it comes to trading harmonic patterns. I'm going to take you guys not only from trading harmonic patterns or anything like that. I'm going to actually teach you guys how to, Steffi, what's up? She's out there in Germany. Stephanie, yo, you like the FBI. All right, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys the basic foundation, because not only do I trade harmonic patterns, but I'm actually a trader. Like, I can see different things in the markets and I'm able to trade it. I'm gonna teach you guys how to actually trade, just the basic foundation, because harmonic patterns all start from the basic foundation of support, resistance, and being able to understand that. So what I'm gonna go ahead on and do is share my screen right now. Could you put a course on favorite videos on IML TV? Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you that right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm doing a screen share real quick, and let me go here to GoLive.im, and I'm gonna show you guys where you can actually find my sessions and everything. So if you come here to the GoLive.im, that's the new website. Come to Harmonic Scanner, and then come down here to Ray Robinson right here. I'm on every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you come here to the favorites, I'm actually doing the courses like you said. So you can see right here how to identify the Cipher harmonic pattern. I actually just went over this last night, I believe. And then you have learn the foundation of harmonic trading, how to trade and draw support and resistance. And then you have how to mark up support and resistance with color code. I'm going to teach you these three things right now, as a matter of fact, as we speak. So let me go back to my charts real quick and kind of like break everything down for you guys. And I'm going to go, what's everybody's favorite pair? Does anybody have a favorite pair in here? Somebody say gold, XAU, no pair. GBP pairs, USD JPY. All right, I'm just gonna randomly pick a pair out of this group. Everybody trading gold. All right, so since everybody trades gold on GBP, gold, GBP. Do you know how to butterfly and deep crab harmonics? Yeah, I know how to do all of that. It's not recorded, but I'll get to a video and actually do it. Which one gives more harmonics? They all give out harmonic patterns, honestly. So I don't think that one pattern, presents itself more than the other one. It's all about what you can see in the market. So I'm just gonna pick a random pair. Everybody said gold. All right, so let's just do gold real quick. So we're gonna mark up gold. You can see I have a harmonic pattern on my chart already, and you can see what the end results were on this pattern right here. Like from this harmonic pattern, gold dropped about what's that, 600 pips, I think. It's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Yeah, that's 600 pips from this bat pattern. We got the bat girl on the call. So yeah, this is something that she would trade. But check this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear my chart. All right. I'm gonna take you guys. So we're gonna be on this call for a minute. So I want you all to pay attention, take notes, do whatever you guys gotta do to lock in. You gotta drink some coffee, whatever it is. Grab a cigarette, not a cigarette, but I mean, whatever you gotta do, just be ready. All right. So check this out. This was way back in 99, 2000. I'm not gonna go back that far. All right, so check this out. So with gold, okay, what you wanna do is learning the basics. So some of you guys that are new on here, I'm gonna take it from the basics all the way to the advanced, which is gonna be finished off with harmonic patterns. All right. give us your favorite. Ain't nobody sleeping tonight. All right, bet. All right, so check this out. So with gold, I'm on a daily time frame, all right? And what I'm going to do is simply pretty much dumb it down, right? You see how we got gold looking not crazy, but if I switch this to a line chart, you can see everything a little bit more better, right? If I go back to a candlestick, you can see the difference, right? The line chart pretty much clean everything up for you. So what I want to do, I'm just going to pick a random point. I'm actually going to start way back here. And I'm going to start color coding my levels of support and resistance. So my daily level, the trend line is black. All right. So I'm on a daily time frame. So I'm going to color code everything. So my trend line is black. So let me go ahead on the start right here. And if I were to ask my little cousin how to identify the sharp points in the market, where's my pen? I can't find it. If I were to ask my little cousin how to identify the sharp points in the market, this is exactly what he would do. He would come here and start circling these sharp points right here, just the most obvious levels, right here, and he's going to follow the market. So it's kind of like playing connect the dots, right? And what I mean by connect the dots is like this, right? Connect the dots, bam, 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 just following the market, right? I don't want to start right here and then jump all the way over here, identifying these 2 points, because if you do that, all you did was skip all of this data that happened right here. Okay, so what you want to do is this. Let me put this back up. Daily time frame, black trend line. Excuse me. So what you guys want to do is start being able to identify your key levels, and this is the most easiest way to do so. Start the daily time frame. I have it black. The reason why it's color coded is because when you start posting chats, pictures inside the chat, and I look into the chart, I can easily understand, okay, cool, this is the daily level of support, right? Daily level of resistance. Yeah, it's being recorded. Finally a session I can hop on. Appreciate it, no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and identify the most obvious levels of support and resistance. All right, so check this out. So I'm going to put a mark right here. Follow the market to the most obvious. I'm actually going to put one right here. Just take the average. Whenever I have points that are close like this, like this right here and this move right here, I'll highlight that. Like these two points right here, I like to take the average of these two. And what I mean by the average of the two, I'm going to pull my trend line up until they both touch. Until that trend line touches both points, and right here, bam, it touches right here and it touches right here. So that's the average of those two moves, okay? So let me go ahead on and continue. I'll put a trend line right here, and I'm going to put one right here. Follow the market all the way down. I'm just going to do the most obvious ones right here. Put one right there, right here. And I'm just following the market, just marking everything up, right? Following the market, following the market, following the market. Okay, simple stuff. This is how you guys should be marking up your charts every Sunday when you come to the when you approach the charts, because this right here is going to help you start to eliminate some of the noise in the market, right? And this is how I do it. You know, I come here, I throw some music on, do my thing, mark up my charts, get in my zone, and yeah, then I get ready for the week to start making money in the markets, catching these pips. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just following the market, looking for the key levels of support, resistance. That's it. And this is just a basic foundation of it so that you guys can start training your eye to see these levels of support and resistance, because that's the foundation of where the market actually starts, at these key levels of support and resistance, right? And I promise you, like this little step right here is going to really help you guys like take it to that next level. I'm going to just take the average of these two right here. Even though, yeah, I'm going to take the average of those two. I'm just following the market, just cleaning everything up. And you can see, based on what I did in the past, look what happens in the future. The market comes back here and starts respecting these levels. The market will come here and start respecting these levels, right? Based off of what I did in the past. So once I have that done, my next step is then to come here and identify my, go down the time frame to my 4-hour time chart, all right? So now my 4-hour time chart, what I want to do is this. Do the same exact thing. I'm just gonna pick a random spot, looking for a a level of support or resist. I'm gonna start right here since this is a level that's not been picked up yet. So on my my 4-hour time frame, my trend lines are gonna be like orange, okay? So it's gonna be orange. I'm just gonna take the average of these two moves right here. There we go, right there, bam. And like I say, just by doing this right here, look at these two touches right here, right? Level of support. Price broke that level, came all the way back up here to this level of resistance. These are trade opportunities that you can be taking in the market, right? Simple stuff. Price then came here and bounced off of this level of support right here and rallied to the upside. So these are opportunities right here that you can be entering the market for trade ideas. Simple stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys how to use harmonic patterns with this method also. So I'm just gonna follow the market and clean up all the areas that are on my 4-hour time frame. I'm gonna put a trend line right here. I'm gonna put one right here. And I'm not gonna throw one up there. Put one right here. I'm just gonna follow the market, do the same exact thing that I did on a daily time frame, but I'm gonna do that on a 4-hour. Just following the market, looking for all the sharp points that I missed, just to clean up everything. Because these zones are gonna help you guys. These trend lines are gonna really help you guys start being able to have confidence, because you know when price approaches one of these levels, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute, when price approaches one of these levels, based on the color code, you know exactly what you should be looking for. Put one right there. And we'll throw one up here, take the average of these moves. All right, bet. All right, so there we go. And let me see. I'm gonna throw one here also. Because price came here, hit this support level, support, and right now it's playing above that level. All right, cool. So the next thing I want to do is go down to a 1-hour time frame. And I'm gonna just do the same exact thing. Do the same exact thing. You know, my 1-hour time frame, my trend line is gonna be green. So let me go here and throw one right here. Let me see. I'm gonna put one right here. Right there. Following the market, following it. Just looking for all the sharp points. That's all I'm doing. Right here. Right there. Price came there, respected it. Came back here, respected it again. Go on here and right there. All right, cool. Now we're done. So now what I want to do is go to a candlestick chart, okay? Now that I have my chart marked up, now I'm at a candlestick chart. And if I go back, you can see how the market plays with these levels, right? So I see I got this big push to the upside right here. When I see I have a big push like that, you know, sometimes when you trade, you do have to use common sense, all right? So I see this big push to the upside. So what I want to do is I want to start looking for buying opportunities in the market, right? Where is the best place for me to buy based off of that big impulse to the upside? The best place for me to buy is within this zone right here. I want to be looking for more buying opportunities. So yeah, I could possibly be looking for sales out of this zone up here, counter trend trading that. But for the most part, the overall picture, I want to look for buy opportunities. And this zone right here is the highest probability place for me to enter a buy to the upside, right? So you can see how the market respect these levels based off of these support and resistance zones, right? And again, let me see. And again, if you just go back in time, just look how the market is just respecting these levels. All right, price broke, and this right here just straight drop. Came down, fell to this daily level, start respecting these trend excuse me, these trend line levels, and you can be taking trade opportunities off of these levels, you know, be in tune with the market basically. So with that being said, guys, start understanding how to identify the key levels of support and resistance, because that's honestly what's going to really help you guys start trading in the markets. All right. And I actually, this is the 1 hour. All right, bet. So here we go right here. So now that we got that identified, I actually just ran across my favorite harmonic pattern, honestly. Let me see what y'all talking about in here. Do you draw harmonics using Elliott wave? No, I don't use Elliott wave at all. So check this out. With these harmonic patterns, there are so many different harmonic patterns out there. Okay, you got the Cipher, you got the Gartley, you got the bat, you have the crab, deep crab, you have butterfly, you have the alternative bat, you have what else is out there? The shark pattern. Like, you have so many different patterns out there, all right? And all these different patterns have different ratios. So I try to tell everybody to stay off the internet. Like, don't be on the internet, you know, looking at the different ratios and stuff like that, because it's going to confuse you, because all the ratios are pretty much the same. I use specific ratios whenever I'm trading these harmonic patterns. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys my go-to move in the market. When I start trading harmonic patterns, I only trade it one. When I start trading it, do you need to memorize all the ratios? Nah, you don't. I know them just off top, but you don't necessarily need to memorize all of them. You need to memorize one pattern, okay? That's it, just one pattern. Because you master that one pattern, you're going to become great at it, right? If you try to master all the patterns, you're going to start failing pretty much. You're not going to get the results that you want at a fast rate. So the goal is to master one pattern. I'm going to teach you guys exactly the number one pattern that I traded for a year straight, right? That's all I would look for in the market. You know, all these other patterns I still wouldn't trade it, but I would trade this one pattern for a year straight. That's how I discipline myself to stay consistent and get to the next level. So check this out. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and clean my chart off. That way you all can see. That way you all can see how I draw this exact pattern. Let me see. Matter of fact, yeah, let me clear everything off. All right, there we go. Now we have a clean chart. I'm gonna show you guys this Cipher harmonic pattern. This is my go-to move, all right? Almost always when you trade in a harmonic pattern, you're gonna have some form of consolidation, right? That's how the market is always gonna start, right? Have that consolidation going. And then boom, eventually the market will make up its mind and go one or two ways. It's either gonna go up or it's gonna drop down, right? So it's your job to be patient and wait for the market to make up its mind. So in this case, boom, the market shot up. The market shot up. As soon as it did that, I already identified my level of support, which is this level right here. That's obvious. That's why I went over, you know, doing a basic foundation of marking up your chart with the support and resistance with the color code, okay? Now check this out. This is my anchor leg. If you think about an anchor leg, you think about a boat, a ship, a cruise ship or whatever. Whenever that ship is, you know, parked or whatever at its port, it throws a big anchor into the water, right? That anchor holds that ship in place so it doesn't go off and move. So that's the foundation of your harmonic pattern. All harmonic patterns is your anchor leg. That's your X point. Your goal is to wait for the market to push all the way up to the top. This is what we call an impulse leg. All right, this is what we call an impulse leg. If you think about a person, right? They had an impulsive person, right? You think about somebody that's like sporadic and like all over the place, right? They make like aggressive decisions, right? This right here is a big aggressive move to the upside. Once you identify that impulse leg of that move, that break of this structure right here, what you want to do is then wait for it to create a level of resistance. The market then created that level of resistance, and now you have what we call your A leg, okay? How do you know when the market gives you resistance? Is when price doesn't break higher than the highest point. So now we have a level of resistance, and the market starts to slowly pull back or retrace, however you want to call it. Soon as I identify that level of resistance, I'm taking my fib from my X leg, which is my anchor leg, all the way up here to my A point. Okay, these are my fib levels right here. Let me open this up so y'all can see it. I have a 38.2. Everything that I have checked, that's the fibs that I use. I have a 38.2, 61.8, 0.886, 1.618, 1.13, 1.414, 1272, the 100, 0.786, and a 0.5. Okay, these are the exact moves that I use, Fibonacci levels that I use when I'm trading. Each one of these Fibonacci levels will tell you exactly what harmonic pattern you should be looking for in the market. Okay, and that's going to, you know, once that's going to get to that more advanced level. But I'm only teaching you guys this one pattern right here, because this one pattern, if you master, it's going to really help you guys get to that next level. So I identify my X leg, my A leg, and the requirements for this next level, right? Let me put these ratios down. X plus A. Is that a plus sign? Yeah, X plus A equals your B, which equals 38.2%, all the way to a 61.8%. Okay. And what I mean by X plus A, that's just me taking my fib from my X leg up to my A point. And that right there is going to give me my B level. So in order for this pattern to be valid, that B leg to be valid, price has to fall in between that 38.2 and that 61.8% right there. So price drop, bam, hit the 38.2, 50%, 61.8. This is valid as long as price does not close below the 61.8, okay? So for the sake of this training, let's just say hit the 50%, which is still valid, okay? Because it falls between that 38.2 and that 61.8. Now I have identified my B point in the market, right? This is my B leg. Now, the next move that I'm looking for is taking my fib from X plus C. I'm sorry, X plus A. I lie, A plus X. A plus X equals my C point, which equals a 1.272% through to, excuse me, my voice is like itchy right now, to a 1.414 level. Okay, is that a 1 or exclamation point? 1. All right, there we go. This is my next move right here. I already have my B leg identified. How do I find my C point? I just take my Fibonacci tool from A back down to X. I'm going to take it from A all the way back down to my X leg. And I'm looking for price to push into this zone right here between the 1272 and the 1414 level. So I wait for price to push up into these levels. Bam, it hit the 1272. Price cannot close above that 1414 level, okay? It can come up here and wick it, but it can't close above it. So let's say it came up here and fell right in between that 1212 level, okay? 1272 and that 1414 level. That's my C point. This is my C point in the market, okay? Now, the next step that I want to be able to identify is take my fib from X, X plus C equals D, which equals 78.6%, okay? This is the completion of the move. Some of you guys are probably wondering, well, you know, where do I enter the trade? Like, when do I actually enter the trade? Guys, right now, you're pretty much gathering your evidence. Okay, you're in a courthouse, standing in front of a judge, trying to present your case to prove yourself innocent or, you know, whatever. You're gathering that evidence so you can present to the jury, the judge, and the people in the audience. Okay, so that's all we're doing is gathering evidence. Okay, cool. 38.2 is it. Minimum without closing below that 61.8 for my B point. Okay, for my C point, the 1272 between the 1414 was hit without closing above the 1414. Okay, now cool. Now let me see if I can close this deal and enter a trade. So I take my fib from X all the way up to C, all the way up here to C. Let me line that up perfectly. I do everything from wick to wick also. X all the way up to C. X to C equals D, okay? When I start seeing the market fall like this from that C point, I have a good idea that price is gonna come down here to that 78.6 into that zone. And this is my opportunity to look for a buy opportunity. We even have the Cipher pattern tool right here, guys. So click that tool, X to A to B, B to C, C to D. This is now where we enter that trade opportunity for a buy opportunity right here, okay? This is a bullish Cipher, okay? Simple, simple stuff. Now, the thing is this. For the take profit, you want to take your fib from C all the way down to the completion of D. I mean, take profit. Take your fibs from your C leg to the completion of D leg. Target 1 is a 38.2%. All right, bet. Your target 1 is your 38.2%. Your target 1 is your 38.2%, which is right here. So you're looking for price to rally up to the upside and hit that 38.2%. That's your target 1. Target 2s go all the way up to the 61.8. But for you guys starting out, I want you all to only focus on aiming for target 1s. Okay, that's all I want you to focus on, target 1s. Your stop loss, you take your fib from your X leg all the way up here to your C leg. And this 1.13 level that is in red is your textbook stop loss. Okay. I like to put my stop loss just a little bit under that 1.13 level, so that, you know, because I see, you know, sometimes, you know, price will come down and hit that 113 and then boom, take off. So I like to put my stop loss, like I like to hide it up under that 113. Okay. So that's your stops, your targets, and this is how you draw a Cipher pattern. Now, what I want to do is go to an actual chart. Okay. We're at an actual chart right now. So check this out. Remember what I said? Almost always the harmonic pattern will start with a level of consolidation. This is what we have right here. If I scroll back down, what do we have? We have that level of consolidation, right? And then the market made up his mind and boom, took off to the upside. Same as that thing. What's the stop loss again? Yeah, taking your fib from X all the way to C. and that'll be your stop loss, that 1.13 level. So you see this period of consolidation right here? I'm not trading this. I'm just being patient and saying, okay, cool, gold is consolidating right now. Let me see what direction it wants to go. Boom. Price took off to the upside. This is my level of support down here, okay? Let me go to a 4-hour chart so I can. All right, cool. This is my period of consolidation right here. And from that point, gold took off. So based on your notes that you have, my level of support is here. Can you guys identify that support? This is my level of support right here. This is very crystal clear. You're welcome. Appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all want to shout, shout me out on the IG. My IG is billionaire as well, so somebody can type it in the chat. I know some of y'all probably wondering, what is IG? I know I see some of y'all like doing like videos and stuff like that. But check this out. This is
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, he's gone. I can't hear nothing still.
Okay, no problem. Let's give it 1 second till he refreshes.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Well, guys, so
I can hear you now.
Yeah, you can hear me, but Ray's frozen. So
Well, you might as well take it from there, you know.
His laptop probably froze, and he's gonna be back.
Yeah, it's gonna be back. It's trying to connect. He's trying to connect at the moment.
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
He's back.
Well, if I can hear you.
I'm back. I think it's a storm outside or something. And it's like, I don't know what the heck is going on over here in Florida.
Florida, isn't there?
I'm trying to rough mine or the nugget.
All right, so check this out. So yeah, are we back? All right, awesome.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you loud and clear.
All right, are y'all getting a lot of value from this so far, or what?
It's lit.
All right, yeah,
perfect, bro.
All right, so let me do Nice. So let me do my screen share again. Where was I? All right, cool. So we identify our level of support right here. Let me see something. Is it still is it still being recorded?
Yeah, it says recording in the top.
All right, perfect. Screen share. Awesome. All right, so we have our level of support identified right here, okay? We have the level of support identified. And what I want to do now is, yeah, that's my IG right there. Appreciate that. So what I want to do now is go ahead and follow my directions on my notes. You know, I have a lot of people that I give the notes to, and I don't want to say they second guess themselves, but they try to take the answers to the test without studying, but the answers are right there in front of them. Like you have the blueprint right there that I just typed out down here at the bottom, right? This is exactly how my notes look. I don't have them, but I would have them fit in my notebook, in my notepad, and I would sit here. Okay, cool. Like this is literally how I would be right here. I'm about to show you exactly. I have my notes right here in my hand. Cool. So my X leg, I'm looking for a level of support. All right, cool. Here's my support level right here. I will highlight that area. All right, bet that's my support level. And then I'm waiting for an impulse leg to the upside. All right, they say impulse leg. All right, I have that identified, check. That impulse leg is my A leg. So I would type out my A point right there. And the next point, it says take my fib from X to A. So I would grab my Fibonacci tool, taking it from my X leg all the way up here to my A leg. All right, cool. I have my X to A. X plus A equals B. B equals a 38.2. Do I have a 38.2? Bam, that's a 38.2 right there. All the way to a 61.8. All right, cool. Price did not come down to the 61.8. So I have my B point. Like, yo, I'm showing you guys step by step exactly how I look when I was doing this right here for my first time. All right, bet. So I have my B point. All right, cool. So the next step, it says take my fib from A plus X equals my C. So let me grab my fib from A all the way back down to X, and let me extend it out, equals C, right? Type in the chat, guys, what level is my C leg? Type in the chat from your notes that you have right now, from what you just saw, what level is my C leg? $1,272, exactly. 1,272 to the 1,414. See, so you guys already have it, right? You already have it. So I will come here to my notes. I will say, all right, cool. So my C leg from A plus X equals C. That C point is the 1,272, all the way between the 1,272 and the 1,414. Do I have a 1,272 touch right here and a 1,414 without price closing above? Yes, I do. So I would do this. I would go here and mark up my C point. Bam. By this time, yo, I have that confidence being built inside me. I'm like, oh snap, you know, I got everything all right, you know, everything lining up with my notes and everything. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel the build up, you know, wait for that beat to drop or whatever like that. Like I'm excited because I'm following my notes that I have from the from my training, and now everything I put in my training and my notes is starting to happen on my screen, and it's starting to build that confidence in me. You know, Waffle, she can tell you for herself that this is the excitement that she goes through. Steph on this call, she can tell you the same exact thing, because I know for a fact those are two of my students that are absolutely killing it right now. So I have everything in line. I have my X leg, I have my A point, I have my B point, I have my C level, right? All these levels are lining up. Now, who can tell me what I need to do to find the completion of the harmonic pattern for me to enter that trade? Can you spot them anytime frame? Yes, I can. I can trade all the way down to the 5-minute time chart, and I'm gonna show you that exactly on the 5 minutes as well. X to C, still can't hear anything. If I say something, well, I'm not sure what you can do because you can't hear me. X plus C equal to 78.6, exactly. So guess what? I'm gonna take my fib because that's what it says in my notes. I'm not gonna be like, yo, Ray, can you tell me, or yo, Wafa, can you tell me my entry point for the Cipher pattern or where I should be entering? No, you don't need to ask us because you have the notes now. X to C equals D, right? Here's my D point, that's 78.6 level. By this time, by the time price is like right here, I see price starting to make his way down. I already have my pending order set and my take profit and my stop loss already set because I have a good idea which way the market is going to go. So you can see how price came down here and hit that 78.6. We have the Cipher pattern completion, X to A to B, B to C, C to D, right there. Because price did come down and hit that 88.6, which is perfectly fine. All the harmonic patterns aren't going to reverse on a dime, but check this out though. But check this out. Price came down and hit that 78.6 right there. Let me backtrack some. Price came down. Yeah, you get everybody to mute their mics. That'll be lit. I'm not sure who that is, but I think Waffle is finding them. But yeah. Yeah, everybody can mute your mics. I'll be lit. Check this out. Price came down to that 78.6 level, and then it also came down to that 88.6. Now, when I was trading, when I first got started trading, I would get scared. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can find who that is. I think that's Galaxy S10.
Wait, you can mute all. If you go in the chat, I think you can mute everyone.
Can I? Oh, let me see.
Yeah, because you're the host now.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, awesome. There we go. So check this out. So when I first started trading these harmonic patterns, I'm like, boom, okay, cool. I used to like this. How much drawdown is this? How much drawdown? This is what, like, hold on. You all know. All right, bet. There we go. This is what, about 96, about 100 pip drawdown or whatever. When I used to trade, I used to be afraid of being in drawdown on harmonic patterns. Okay, I used to be afraid. Your stop loss is way down to 1.13. Yes, correct. At the 1.13 level. That's what my stop loss is, right here at that 113 level. So I used to be afraid because of being in drawdown and stuff like that. But I realized that I'm not trying to get the perfect entry on all the trades. And if I get my stop loss hit, so what? I'm still gonna take the next harmonic pattern that I see. And that's when you start really building that confidence, is when you trade every single harmonic pattern that you're able to identify with confidence. Because it's like playing basketball, right? An NBA team, there's no way in the world that they can go and win all 82 games in the NBA season and win all 50 games or 100 games or however many games it is in the playoffs to win the championship. Never has it ever been done in the history of the NBA. And honestly, I don't think it ever will happen unless you just have some crazy, super, like, insane team, right? But how do these NBA teams get to the next level where they can operate at a high level? They show up to practice, they put the time and work in, they grind hard every single day, they don't give up, they don't let little things distract them, like, oh, I lost a trade or whatever like that, or oh, I blew an account. So what? Get back in the markets and take what's yours, right? They don't let those little things stop them and distract them. Same thing with trading these harmonic patterns, right? If I let the first few patterns scare me out because it was in drawdown or whatever like that, or if I listen to what other people saying when I send out a trade and they like, oh my God, we're in so much drawdown and this and that. If I listen to that and I don't have enough up in here and inside here to keep grinding and going hard every single day, you're never going to get to that next level with trading. With trading, you almost have to be somewhat robotic, okay? You have to think, but you have to be a robot at the same time, because you don't want to let little things distract you when you're trading in the markets. You want to be zoned into the markets and locked in and focused, laser focused, so you can start getting consistent results that you want. So you can see right here, now what I'm going to do, I'm involved in this trade right now. So I'm just going to simply take my fib from my C leg to identify my take profit. From my C leg all the way down, not to my D point where I entered the trade, but where price actually completed. So let me show you where I entered the trade at that D point. And I'm going to put this line right here. This is my original take profit. But the fact that price pushed down even further, I now have to adjust my take profit. And you can see my new take profit is going to be right here at 38.2. So you can see the little difference right there. So keep that little hack in mind, because you always want to adjust Even if it came down a little bit further, I would have to adjust my target every time price gets lower and lower, okay? So let me see where it was at. It was right there. All right, cool. So now let's see. That's target 1 right there. And my stop loss is right here. And yeah, when you trade harmonic patterns, especially on the bigger time frames, your stop loss will be it'll be a lot larger than the average stop loss. Like this right here, I know I'm on a 4-hour time frame. I know I'm trading gold. It's all about knowing your personnel, right? Understand what pair you're trading. If I was trading AUD USD, I know it's a slow moving pair, and I know the pip value is not going to be as extreme as it is with gold, right? I know that with gold, I have to lower my lot size position, and that way I can just go on about my day. So this right here is like 223. Let's say a 240 pip stop loss on gold, okay? So common sense would tell me, based on my account size, right, is to put a small position on that trade. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that gold is going to go all the way down and hit your stop loss every single time, or or whatever. But what I am saying is be smart about it. To target 1, it's about 150 pips. And if I take it to target 2, if I take this trade all the way to target 2, that's like 300 pips. So the risk to reward is still over 1-to-1 if you're taking it to target 2, okay? So like I said, it's not like, I'm not saying that the price is gonna come down here and playing around with your stop loss or hit it or whatever. You're gonna be in like stupid drawdown for the rest, every time. Wouldn't the risk to reward be greater? Anyways, yeah, with all harmonic patterns, the risk to reward is always greater. If you take it from target 2 to the stop loss, you always gonna come out on top. If you move price lower than the 786 for the D leg, would that invalidate the pattern? No, it would not invalidate the pattern, because once price hits this D entry point right here, you're in the trade. Everything that happens after that D, after the D, is out of your control. One or two things are going to happen, okay? Price is either going to come down and hit your stop loss, you shake it off, boom, get back in the game, or it's going to hit your take profit. After you enter that trade, those are the one or two things that's going to happen. And at that point, you just let it do what it's supposed to do. Just let the trade go and do what it does, right? Do what it do. Don't try to sit there and try to manage the trade and be babysitting your trade and stuff like that. No, it's either going to do one or two things: hit your take profit or hit your stop loss. Okay. So now let's see what happened after I go ahead on the hit play. So I hit play. So bam, price came up here and hit target 1, and then it reversed. This is a good reason why I say take it to target 1. This is a real good reason why I say take it to target 1, okay? Because this 38.2 level is a strong continuation move, right? Strong continuation move to the downside. Your target 2 level was this 61.8 right here. That target 2 is a 61.8. Now, you guys don't have enough. Y'all don't have enough heart. I don't say balls, but y'all don't have enough heart to sit in the trade, especially on the 4-hour time chart, that long for it to hit target 2. So hold it to target 1. Target 1 is plenty enough for you guys to start getting results, consistent results. And if you feel confident, eventually in the future, then you can take it to target 2. But y'all don't have enough heart, to hold it to target 2s. Target 2 was hit on that trade, and then from that point, you can see what happened with the market. So this is one Cipher pattern right there in the market. You can trade this on any single time frame, guys, any time frame. So what I want to do right now, I'm gonna identify a couple of more for you guys as well. Let's identify some more. Here's another one right here. Like, you can see how my eyes just start picking up on these moves, right? I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds and let me see if you guys can actually figure out where the next one is. Out of curiosity, how does the way you draw your harmonic different from the harmonic scanner? So the way I do it is pretty much different because I don't use the same ratios necessarily that the harmonic scanner uses, and the harmonic scanner doesn't have the Cipher pattern on it. So, and this was the first pattern that I traded when I first got started trading. Steph says she sees a bat. Yeah, yep. There is a bat on here. And the reason why she can see the bat pattern is because her eyes are trained to see it. Right, there you go right there, the bat pattern. Her eyes are trained to see it. So I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to see if you all can identify the next Cipher pattern on here. Somebody said, yeah, I can see it. Steph says she sees it. Why do you use your own ratios? They're not my own ratios. These are ratios that were given to me by someone that's a very, very, very profitable trader. So I don't use my own ratios whenever I am doing this. So now I'm going to show you guys exactly that move again. So again, here we are right here. This is our level of support right here. Price came all the way down, boom, gave us that level of support. So I can go ahead on and start identifying and mapping everything out. It's my X leg. Following the market all the way up to the level of my level of resistance, which is right here. This is my A point. This is a trade that that we actually took. So again, watching my notes, taking my fib from my X leg all the way up to my A point, and I'm looking for that 38.2 retracement. Price came down, boom, hit the 38.2, hit the 50% right there. Did not close below that 61.8. So I have my B leg. That's my B point, right? Who is your mentor in home? I can't give all that information out, yo. So that's my B point right there, okay? Now, watching my notes, what does it say? Take my fib from my A all the way back down to my X, and I'm looking for that 1272 level, right? And watch how precise this is. What did I tell you guys in the beginning? Price can come up and hit that 1414 level, but price can't actually close below that 1414 level. See how price came up here and threw a wick at it? Man, you see that wick at that 1414 level? What do we have right here? We have our C point. This is a good example of exactly what I mean by that. That's that C point of that 1414 level. And then based on your notes, where's my entry point? Drop it in the chat. What's my entry point? $78.6. Exactly. That 78.6 is my entry point. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so check this out. So now somebody said the 78.6 level. Let me see. Yeah, 78.6. That's our entry point. So if I take my fib from X all the way up here to the C level, look what we have. Price did what? Came right down there and hit that 78.6. So from X to A to B, B to C, C to D. This is our entry point. Actually hit right here. This is where we enter that market for a buy opportunity. And this, look what happened after gold completed that harmonic pattern. This thing went bonkers, right? Look at that. Oh my God. Like looking at this, I still get upset at myself because I could have held that trade all the way up to that, I don't know, forever. Let me see how many pips is actually going for. Let me see. That's a lot. Our entry point all the way up here. That's like 2,000, almost 3,000 pips, all right? harmonic patterns, you know, they pretty much set the tone for the market. And you catch a good one, you can literally ride that entire way to the upside. So does everybody see how powerful these patterns are? Like, you can give me any pair. Anybody drop a pair in the chat and I'll go scan the market for some right now for you guys. So you all can see that you can actually trade this on any and every single pair. Let's see what pairs y'all want me to do. SPX, JPY, EU, ADUSD, GA. All right, I'm gonna do somebody said a 1 hour time frame. All right, I see GA again. All right, I'm gonna do GA real quick. GBP, AUD. All right, let me clean off this chart real quick. What time frame y'all want me to look on? Let's go for those high pip count pairs they lit. What time frame y'all want me to look on? The 5 minute to the daily, which one? If you're on a higher time frame, this is the thing. If you're on a higher time frame, those moves are a lot slower. If you're on a lower time frame, like the 15 minute, the 5 minute, they happen a lot faster. So you can use the same as that method on the lower time frames to scalp the market. So whenever I want to make money, I go down to the lower time frames and I start scalping the market. Somebody said the 15. I'm gonna look to the 15 minute real quick. Let's see the lower time frame. All right, bet. Let's do the 15 minute real quick. And I wonder how fast it'll be. Is this one? No, it's not. All right, I'm on a 15-minute time chart. All right, let's see if I can find some real quick. Oh, snap. I think we got one right here. Yeah, we got one right here. All right, boom, check this out. So here we go right here. Here's the, let me see. Here's the period of consolidation right here, okay? The market came down, boom, drop, started consolidate. Let me see something. I'm gonna take it from there or not. I could take it from there. All right, bet. So here we go. So we're on a 15-minute time chart. Here's that the market dropped. It came down and gave us that period of consolidation right here. Right? Period of consolidation, level of support. All I'm gonna do is simply go ahead on and label that support level right here. It's my X point. My X point right there. And I'm gonna follow the market all the way up from here to here, which is my resistance before we had that big pullback right there. So now this is my A point. Now, and this is why you got to start training your eyes to see these different moves, because the market is not going to, the internet shows you, you go on Google, whatever, they show you the perfect harmonic pattern, right? They don't show you all the stuff that happened in between the X and the A leg. You see all this data right here happening? I'm taking this entire move right here as one straight move, okay? I'm taking this move right here as one straight move. So now we have our X to A. Watching my notes, take my fill from X all the way up here to A. Price came down to hit that 38.2% right there. Now I have my B point. It's my B leg, okay? Taking my fill all the way back down from A, all the way back down to X. And I'm looking for that 1272 level. Minimum touch. See how, I mean, is that a coincidence how price comes up here and hit that 1272 this many times? Like, before it decided to drop? It's my C point. It's my C leg. And now I want to look for the entry point, which is at 78.6, taking my fill from X to C. This one right here hit right on the dot. Bam, came down, hit that 78.6 and then reverse. So we have one right here, X to A to B, B to C, B to C, C to D. All right, bet. So that's one. Let's see if I can find another one real quick. I'm gonna see how many I can find. Let's see how many I can find. Let me see if this is one. All right, here's a good example of one that's like really, really like choppy, okay? Here's a real good example. This is bomb. All right, so check this out. Here we go right here, level of support. Level of support, here's my X leg. And when you start training your eyes to see these moves, then you'll be lit. Here's my A leg. Taking my field from X to A, support to resistance. That move right here happened right here. Price came down, hit that 50%. It's my B point. And this is what I would do whenever I would be on a weekend and stuff, like training my eye and stuff. I would just come here and do a lot of back testing, taking my field from A back down to X. Look what happened. Price through wicks at that 1272. It's my C leg. My voice is like itchy. I was screaming and yelling at convention this past week. Now I take my field from X all the way to C. And that 38.2 is, I'm sorry, that 78.6 is my entry point. So look what happened right here. If I zoom in, let me grab my Cipher tool. So we got X to A to B to C to D, which hit right here. All right. So now let me put my stop loss here, so you guys can understand what my stops are. My stops go here at that 1.13 level. Okay. Now let me take my field from C to D. C to where I entered. Look what happened right here. Check this out. Price came down, boom, hit my entry point and shot all the way up, and bam, hit my target one right here. You see that? How many pips did this go for on a 15-minute time chart? This went for 30 pips. So you could have got 30 pips and exited that trade and you would have been done. So that's another pattern right there. Hey Ray, could you show us one real time? Want to see how you identify a possible trade before the D point is formed. If you see what I mean, just to see how you basically have it drawn, anticipating where you expect the market. Yeah, I can do one in real time. I'll search the market. But it's a thing though. What's really going to help you guys get to that next level with trading is not, and being able to identify these patterns is not looking for it in real time. What's going to train your eye is by doing exactly what I'm doing right here, looking back testing and looking at these different patterns. Like here's another pattern right here, but I don't want to throw you guys off. But this is another pattern right here. This is actually a Gartley within that harmonic pattern. So you can see how it's like putting the pieces to a puzzle together. Basically, like if I do it again, check this out, from here to here to here to here. Like look how clean that is, yo. Like these harmonic patterns are everywhere, yo. It's like ridiculous. But yeah, I'll look for one in real time as well. But the best thing for you to do is don't look at it in real time, but do a lot of back testing. So let me see if I can find another one. How many of you all are actually getting some type of value out of this? Put a 6 in the chat if you guys are getting some type of value. Anybody want me to go to another pair? If you guys want to go to another pair, drop it in the chat and I'll check it out. First one I see, AUD USD. All right, bet. AUD USD. Let me see if I can find one. I think somebody said something about a Cipher pattern on something. When did the lesson start? It started a long time ago. Yeah, these patterns happen on BTC as well, on Bitcoin as well. All right, cool. Here we go, right here. So again, here's that period of consolidation, right here. Here's my start point. Yeah, if you came late, just go back and watch the recording. From support to the nearest resistance, which is here. Taking my fib from X to A. Price hit, all right, this perfect one. Price hit that 61.8% right there, and it wicked past it. Is this valid? Yes or no? Type in the chat, is this valid? Yes, 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 absolutely. This is valid because the price did not actually close below that 61.8, so we are valid, all right? So check this out. So that's my B point. This is my B point right here. Now what I want to do is go ahead and take my fill from X to C. I'm sorry, A to X. A all the way back down to X. And I'm looking for what? That 1272 touch, right? That's what we have right here. Price came up here, hit that 1272. I have my C point. Now, excuse me, for me to enter that trade for an opportunity, let's see if it actually lines up. So from X to C, bam, look at that. Like, I really can't make this stuff up. Like X to A to B, B to C. I can go all the way over here, C to D. That's 78.6 right there. And then price went on to hit target 1 and target 2. You can see how prices took off from that point. And this right here, from target 1, taking my fib from C all the way down to the completion of D. And you can see how price hit for target 1 for about 6 pips, and then target 2, it went for about 12 pips. So you can see how you can trade these on lower time frames, scalp the market, trade on higher time frames, and so on and so on. Like, all of these levels line up based on the notes that you have inside of your whatchamacallit. Based on the notes you have inside of your notes. Let me see something. Here's another one, back to back. All right, cool. So check this out. Here's my level of resistance. This is an inverse. I know only, but this is a bearish one. So this is my X point. This is the opposite of this one. Okay, it's my X point. This is my A leg. Following the market from X to A, taking my fib, X all the way down here to my A point. Price at that 50% level, we're still valid. It's my B leg, okay? Man, if you guys want to get great at this, you got to train your eyes. Take my fib back from A all the way up here to X. Look at that. Price came right down and hit that 1272 level right there. Price came down that 1272 level, giving me a C leg. And taking my fill from X to C. And I'm looking for price to enter at that 78.6. Let me remove this real quick. Looking for price to give me that 78.6, which hit right here for that D point. So we got X to A to B, B to C, C to D. And let me see, let me grab my fibs and see if target 1 was hit. taking my fib from C to D. It was almost hit right here. Price came up. It almost pulled back and hit it right there, but it continued to push up even higher. So I just have to simply adjust my targets. Okay, this right here would have been a small win, but I mean you still would have won on that trade, maybe like a couple pips. But this is another valid one right here. Targets were hit. So you have that pattern. You have this one. X to A to B, B to C, C to D. That pattern. Here's another one, but it's not a harmonic. I mean, it's not a cipher pattern. This is probably a bat pattern. Let me see what else. Like these patterns happen all the time, guys. And you'll be able to US 30. Let me see what's on US 30 real quick. And you'll be able to trade these different patterns, guys. Let's see. All right, so this might be one in real time. And it is. All right, so in real time, so here we are on a 15-minute time frame, and who was that asked for real time? Somebody asked if I can do one in real time. So here we go right here. Whenever I'm trading harmonic patterns, because my eyes are trained to see them, I only see the pattern. Like if this right here was happening, like if I only saw this right here, I wouldn't be able to know what's going on. Okay, so let me grab my fib, taking it from X to A, which is this would be my X point. That level of support up here to my level of resistance, which is my A point. And that fib came down to hit that 61.8, and it rejected hard off of it. It's my B leg, okay? Now, I don't know what pattern I'm looking for right now, okay? When price broke above, now I can start identifying what I'm looking for. I only know what pattern, cipher pattern, what the cipher pattern, I can only see the cipher pattern when it completed the C leg. So I'll take my fib from A back down to X to identify my C point, following my notes. Price did what? Hit that 1272 level right here. What is this? C. That's my C point. Price hit that 1272 level. And now I can go ahead and start setting up myself for this trade because I know where price should complete, right? We all know where price has a great idea of completing. So I just take my fib from from X to A, X to C, and I'm looking for price to come down here at this 78.6 to complete at that D entry point. So I can go ahead and set my targets. So let me go ahead and draw this out, X to A, A to B, B to C, C to D. I know my stop loss is gonna go right here. That's where my stop loss is gonna go. So I have that in place. And if this right here reverses on the dime, then I know my target one is going to be right here at that 38.2. So guess what I can do? I can go ahead on and set my order. I can put my entry. I can do a buy limit, put my entry. I can do my entry, my target, and my stops, right? And price is sitting up here, so I can plug that into my phone and go on about my day. So for those who ask, how do you see it in real time? This is a great way right there. Do you ever trade moves in between? Yeah, I actually do. Like, cause these extension levels, like these extension levels right here, are powerful. That 113 and that 1272, And that 1.4, like if price ever come up here and hit that 1.618, I'm selling it. Like I'm selling. That's my bread and butter right there as well. So I do trade these extension levels from the C leg all the way down to that D completion. Then I take profit and then I buy it back up. I got students that actually do that as well, but they're advanced. How many people set that buy limit? How many pips are we expecting? I honestly don't even know how to count pips on US 30. That got to be about more than 100 something pips right there. I'm not sure how to count the pips on US 30. But if I go watch this, if I go here, let me go to a 4-hour chart. When I first heard about US 30, I was like, what's this? And then watch this. I went to US 30. I was like, let me see what they're talking about, yo. And check this out. Who can see the cipher pattern on US 30? Anybody see the cipher pattern on US 30? Looks like the M shape. Let's see the M shape. More like a W. More like this W shape, right? All right, so check this out. When I first heard about US 30s, it was back like in like December or something like that. I wish I would have saw this thing happen, yeah, because look at this, X to A, my X point, my A leg, my A point, my B leg, hit that 38.2 to 50% retracement level. And then we got valid right here from X to A to B. Again, if I fill that out, it's going to hit the 38.2 level. Bam. Right here. Right? My next point is taking my fill from A back to X. Looking for price to hit that 1272 level. Bam. Hit that 1272 level. Like this right here, y'all should have smiles on your face, like looking at this, yo. Like how these levels line up. Like all y'all should have like smiles on your face. I see some of y'all got some everybody else got their camera off. But yeah, y'all should have smiles on y'all's faces when y'all see this stuff. Like I know it light up a smile on my face. Like see, like yo, I be smiling like when I be seeing these. Like when I first started doing this, I'm like, yo, you mean to tell me this stuff happens all the time? Like yo, like and like it's like the code. That's why my name is Da Vinci Code because of the different like. It's like the market is a big code and you just try to decipher that code, right? Like Da Vinci Code, like think about it. Like I saw this, I'm like, man, this is crazy. How come nobody ever taught me these ratios and stuff like that? Taking my fill from X to C. Man, when I saw this right here, our price came up there, hit that 78.6 and it dropped. Yo, I was crying because I missed out on so much money, yo. Like look at that drop. On US 30, we would have, like all of us would have been like millionaires, like just on a penny lot size if we would have caught that move right there. Like how many pips is this? I don't even know how to count the pips on this thing. Like even if I'm not even saying we caught this entire move, or even if we caught half of this, even to take profit one, a penny lot size, you would have made about, I don't know, over, if you a 10-cent lot size, I don't know, yo, you would have made at least 5 figures off of this trade right here if you would have caught that move. And look right here. You know what really made me mad? Because it happened back to back. The same as that move that you guys see right here. Just look to the left. What do you see right here? Bam, 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 bam. Drop a 7 in the chat if this look the same exact. If y'all see the same exact move right here. Like, look at this. X to A to B, B to C, C to D. X to A to B, B to C, C to D. Like, yo, like, look, oh my God, yo, like, looking at this, I'm like, man, just give me one good opportunity on US 30 and I'm cashing out, yo. Like, look at this, yo, it's sick, exactly. Like, this stuff happens all the time, but now that you guys know it, now you have to start training your eyes to see these different movements in the market, okay? You have to start training your eyes to see it. That way you all can get good at it. Now, this right here was one also. Now, check this out. This was actually one right here. See, price came down, hit that 38.2, and then boom, came down to hit that 1414, that 1272 level right there. Now watch this. That 78.6 was right here. Sometimes you get these failed patterns like that, and then boom, it rallied up and hit stop losses. Okay. Remember when I told you guys these extension levels, I trade out of them also? Look what happened. Normally I trade off of that 113 level, but whenever price stopped me out on a harmonic pattern, my second entry point is at this 113 level. So I give myself multiple times, and I'll teach you guys that later when you guys get more advanced. But this will be my second entry point if the pattern does fail against me. So that was at 78.6. And then price came up there, it would have stopped us out. And then my second entry point would have been right here, and I would have caught that big move back down to the downside. Like, we had the overall direction for the move, but price decided to do his thing and, you know, stop everybody out. But yeah, guys, like, thank you so much, Ram Wafa. Yeah, I love me some harmonics. Yo, it's game changing, yo. Absolutely game changing. So has anybody got any questions before we start to wrap things up? My belly full from nuggets. Is this recorded? Yeah, it's being recorded. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. There will be a recording. I missed the first 1 hour, 20 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely recorded. Any options for stop loss on smaller accounts? I mean, for a stop loss on a smaller account, trade with a penny lot size. Like, if you have $100 account, you have $100 account, for example, and you trade this, I mean, put a penny lot size on that trade and just, you know, build your account up from there. Build your account up and then you go from there. But that way, you know, you don't have to worry about, and just use proper risk management. I never used a harmonic pattern before, but I would definitely start doing it now. Yeah, use it. Also, guys, I want you all to subscribe to my Pip Talk. Does everybody have does everybody have the new app, Academy? Yes, yes, yes. All right, awesome. If you have the new app, Academy, go to it right now. Go to it and then scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down until you see Ray Robinson. Yeah, go all the way down until you see Ray Robinson and hit and just subscribe to it. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with Cipher patterns and everything in there, all the trades that I'm gonna be taking. If you hit the 1618 on the field level, does that. For the most part, it's an extension level, and it indicates sometimes, you know, buy or sell opportunities, because that's where a lot of people, you know, do take profits off at. So yeah, guys, go to the IM Academy and just subscribe to that way you all can stay up to date with all my trades and stuff like that. Just go there and you can just hit subscribe and you guys should be good to go. I wonder if let me see if I can find. I want to see if I can find a link or whatever. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. I wonder if there's a link that I can send y'all so y'all can get access to it. And then we kind of go from there. But does anybody got any questions while I look for this? When can we get the recording? So Waffle, she's gonna have the recording. Waffle's gonna have the recording, and you can do that. My channel. Just look up my name, Ray Robinson. You'll be able to see it. Did you trade this way for an entire year? Yeah, I did this way for an entire year straight. So I'm about to unmute you off, and you can take it over from there.
Hello, thank you, Ray. That was who got some value. If you had some value and you truly learned today, oh, I'm echoing. Hold on. Mute yourself. If you got some value today, if you learned something today from the harmonic scanner in human form, I want to see energy. I want to see sevens. I want to see who's dropping signals. Mad. Okay, I want to see I want to see sevens. I want to see twos. I want to see threes. I want to see every single emoji you guys can think of. If you guys got some true value today, type numbers, Josh. Type every single number. If you guys got value today, okay, good. That's what we love to see. So understand that what I did yesterday is nothing compared to this man. And I really genuinely want you all to plug into his sessions because you will learn so much. So what he taught you today, the cipher pattern, is actually recorded and is on his sessions. If you go to Ray, if you can just show your screen how they can access your recordings. So he teaches you how to draw the cipher, as well as the bat, and as well as the Gartley. And I know he is planning on doing more patterns, okay? So the times is every Tuesday, 2 a.m. GMT, and every Wednesday, 1 a.m., okay? So thank you so much, Ray, for this amazing call. Every time I watch you, I feel like I'm learning something new every single day. So for those of you that want to support and resistance, you've got that as well. There's Mr. Ray Robinson with the curly hair. Big him up. But thank you guys so much. And that's it. Lighter, I want you all to say thank you. Give your... Wait. How do I unmute everyone? Hold on. No, Ray, you're going to have to do it. I want you all to shout your thank you. Aaron Diavova is dropping my Instagram. Connect with me. Connect with Ray. Please someone drop Ray's Snapchat, and as he said, follow him on Pip Talk so you can catch that US 30 with him. Do you think I miss any of his trades? No, I don't.
I'm about to unmute everybody.
Okay, everybody.
What is that vessel? But that is one.
Show your appreciation.
Yes.
Sick.
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Good job, Ray.
Oh, the lock.
I log it.
Bigness.
Your break.
We definitely got to do this again.
Umbrella, the
Thank you so much.
So yeah, we definitely got to do this again. And I'm gonna unmute Waffle one more time so she can close it out.
Oh, I
All right,
can't,
there you go.
top that, guys. Your screens were amazing. But thank you all so much. Thank you for staying on the call. Thank you for staying consistent. And let's get that 5 to 6% growth every single trade. And take care, guys. And thank you, Ray, so much. We will arrange this again for you guys. Take care and good night. The baby.
Do I have to end it?
Yeah, you do. You got to click leave meeting.
I'm gonna make you the host so you can you have the recording, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, make me the host.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you the host so you can do everything.
Baby wants to say bye. Bye.
Bye. Okay, you're now the host.
I'm now the host. All right, thank you. So